Welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormac. I'm the mayor of this great town, and this is an event which 4 times a year I look very much forward to as we honor police officers from the best police department in the state of New Jersey. And I say that because it's true and not because I just feel like saying it. I say this all the time, and the police officers hear this all the time, but for those of you who only are here maybe for the first time for one of these ceremonies, every 3 years, a national organization called the Commission on the Accreditation of Law Enforcement Agencies comes out to Woodbridge Township for a couple of weeks. They're from all different parts of the country. They could be from Montana and Arizona, the next year from North Dakota and Iowa. And they look at us soup to nuts, every single thing we do, every policy, every practice, every procedure, every piece of paper. And they review us and give us an in-depth audit, and every time come out saying that the Woodbridge Police Department is one of the best ones they see, not only in the state of New Jersey, which we can make a judgment on because we see a lot of that, but in the country. So I want to congratulate and thank the Woodbridge Police Department. We're also here today to swear in a new police officer. We're here to honor our officers for life-saving activity. And we're here to offer or honor the fire department and a civilian that works for the Public Works Department for their efforts in life-saving. So this is a great day. This is a wonderful day, and we're really looking forward to it. Let me first introduce our police director, Joe Niski. He would like to say a few words to kick off this event.
Good morning. Thank you to Mayor McCormac and the Municipal Council for their continuing support that provides us with the opportunity to keep our police department strong and for hosting these events that highlight our outstanding achievements. We will be swearing in a new police officer, Officer Snee, transferring over from our Sheriff's Department. Thank you for choosing Woodbridge Police to serve and protect. We expect you to be a dedicated police officer with a strong commitment to duty, ethics, and community. Wishing you all the best in your career. We will be honoring Police Officer of the Second Quarter, Officer Awad. Officer Awad also transferred over from Amtrak. Officer Awad excels at those things that are important to the Office of the Police Director: appearance, attendance, and productivity, while on duty and working extra duty. Because of that, Officer Awad has been selected as a field training officer so that he can convey the importance of job performance to our trainees. Again, we will recognize our police officers for life-saving on 2 occasions. First aid calls remain one of the primary calls we answer in support of our township EMS. Our police officers are highly trained and experienced in providing patient care. In one instance, they were called to provide CPR and use their AED to save a life. And in the other instance, they were called to use a tourniquet to stop the bleed and save a life. For all of our police officers, we acknowledge the risks and sacrifices you make every day to keep our community safe. These awards are a testament to your unwavering commitment. Woodbridge Fire Department and the Department of Public Works Supervisor are also receiving proclamations for their actions at a serious crash. On behalf of the Woodbridge Police, congratulations, and please know that we greatly appreciate the partnerships we have developed with your departments. We would not be able to do what we do without your help. Thank you, Mayor McCormac.
Okay, now I'd like to call up Officer Vincent Snee and his family. Officer Vincent Snee, 22, is a lifelong resident of Woodbridge Township and graduate of Woodbridge High School. Officer Snee obtained an associate degree from Middlesex County Community College and is currently enrolled at William Patterson University, where he is working on obtaining a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Officer Snee, formerly employed by the Middlesex County Sheriff's Office, and you know they get very mad at me when we take people from the Sheriff's Office. You know they get very mad at mayors like me.
Yes, I do.
But I don't really care, because we got a good officer out of it. Officer Snee graduated from the Mercer County Police Academy. Officer Snee secured his appointment with the Woodbridge Police Department as a transfer officer and will take up assignment in the Radio Patrol Division. And now Council Clerk, Municipal Clerk John Mitch will swear in Officer Snee.
Do you, Vincent Snee, solemnly swear we will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
Congratulations.
You can tell John Mitch has done this before. He didn't even have a script. Memorize that. I always forget to introduce the dais. You already met Joe Niski. To his left is Chief Law Enforcement Officer Brian Murphy. To his left is Business Administrator Vito Samaluka. You already met John Mitch. Our Council President and Third Ward Councilman covering Avenel and Port Reading is Corey Spiller. Our Chief of Staff, Carolyn Ehrlich, and our Public Works Director, George Brew. I'd now like to call up Police Officer George Awad. During the second quarter of 2025, Officer Awad responded to 497 calls for service, implemented special checks stopping 49 motor vehicles, and initiated law enforcement-related investigations, which resulted in enforcement actions to include the issuance of traffic summonses, DUI summonses, enforcement of outstanding arrest warrants, and the arrest of 4 individuals on violations of New Jersey criminal statutes. And whereas Officer Awad, through leadership and commitment, has been selected as a field training officer with responsibility to engage trainee recruit officers to ensure that they understand the Woodbridge Police Department's accredited law enforcement procedures, policies, and objectives. When you're chosen to train others behind you, that says a whole lot about Officer Awad. And he's recognized and honored before the Woodbridge Township Police Department, peers, community, and family as the Woodbridge Police Department Officer of the second quarter of 2025. Congratulations, Officer Awad.
Mayor.
Speech.
Congratulations.
We always give people the opportunity. You want to say a few words?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you to everybody for the command staff, fellow officers, and guests. Thank you for coming, showing up, and showing support for everyone. I'm truly honored to receive this award for Officer of the Quarter. This recognition not reflects only my efforts, but also the efforts of the other officers with me. They're right on the right side of me, and also that work for the police department, and my supervisors and my command staff. I truly appreciate everything. From where I came from, this is night and day, so I truly appreciate everything. I'm honored and proud to serve the residents of Woodbridge Township, and I will continue and look forward to pride and commitment of enforcing the laws and helping the township out. Thank you.
Thank you. Please silence all phones. I hate when people use their phone for speeches. I'm too old for that. Even when I go to fly, I don't even like my ticket on my phone because if something happens to the phone, I'm going to be grounded. Anyway, congratulations again. Officer Awad's becoming a repeat attendee at these events for awards. Next up, I'd like to call up Officers Gary Thompson and Ryan Rivera. And they each have their own proclamation. I'll read Thompson's, but Ryan has his own. On June 13, 2025, Officer Gary Thompson was dispatched to assist the New Jersey State Police response to a serious motor vehicle accident on the Turnpike northbound truck lanes that involved a tractor trailer with an entrapped driver. Officer Thompson, first to arrive on the scene, observed the driver pinned inside the tractor trailer and attempted to gain entry into the cab by climbing over the engine compartment through a broken windshield. Upon gaining entry to the cab, Officer Thompson assessed injuries to the driver and applied an Israeli bandage to a severe laceration over the driver's left eye. Whereas Officer Rivera, assigned as an on-duty career firefighter with the Ford's Fire Company, arrived on scene and, working in concert with Officer Thompson, observed a second severe laceration to the left leg and applied a tourniquet which stemmed the bleeding as EMS first responders initiated the process of stabilizing the driver for extraction from the cab and transport to the emergency medical center via the New Jersey State Police North Star Medical Evac helicopter. And whereas Officers Thompson and Rivera, utilizing training and experience, performed as a team to secure access to the vehicle, initiated emergency medical treatment, and removed the seriously injured driver from the vehicle, and very likely could have saved his life. Officers Thompson and Rivera. And which one of you guys wants to say a few words?
I'll say a few words.
Okay.
Again, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Director. Thank you, everyone. We're fortunate to work in Woodbridge. We have excellent training, excellent gear, and we have an excellent fire department as well. He was working as a firefighter. It's unique for this job. It's unique for first responders where you have the ability to save someone's life. That's one of the cool things about this job. Firefighters as well, EMS as well. And you got to take that seriously. So we show up to these jobs and we try to perform as well as we can. And in this situation, fortunately, we helped save, this gentleman's life. So it was pretty ninja. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now I'd like to call up Officers Dipin Nayi, Kari Manzini, and Justin Quoto. And again, I'll read the first one, but it applies to everybody. Although, first of all, Dipin Nayi, a 2-year veteran, Kari Manzini, a 7-year veteran, and Justin Quoto, a 1-year veteran. Assigned to the Radio Patrol Division, have demonstrated a commitment to law enforcement, policing, and public safety, whereas on July 5th, 2025, Woodbridge Police Department units were dispatched to Linda Avenue in the Colonia section of the township in response to an emergency medical report of an elderly man in cardiac arrest. Officer Nayi, first to arrive on the scene, located the distressed patient with the daughter, who was a registered nurse who was performing CPR. Officer Nayi assumed the application of CPR, chest compressions, and rescue breathing. Officer Kari Manzini and Justin Quoto arrived on scene and in concert with Officer Nayi undertook alternating CPR compressions and rescue breathing while preparing the automated external defibrillator device, the AED, and administered a single shock to the patient which restored the patient's pulse and breathing. Officer Nayi, Manzini, and Quoto further assisted the responding EMS providers to prepare the patient for transport to the hospital, where he made a full recovery. Very simply put, without these 3 officers and without the nurse on duty, this person would not be alive today. I don't know how that makes you feel, but I get goosebumps just thinking about the fact that these 3 saved somebody's life. So congratulations. And I know I don't have to ask the man to my right if he wants to say a few words, because I'm sure he's itching to do that. Kari Manzini.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Everyone over here to my left, thank you so much for your support. I'll be brief because I was not prepared to speak, but I want to speak on something that the last speakers talked about, which is the gear and the equipment and the training. I've seen police departments that have plenty of gear and plenty of equipment, but because of this administration and the police administration that foster a commitment to police excellency and professional standards and care and rigorous training, we are able to have officers that may be nervous going into a scene in which they did, and were able to perform, and just backed up by me. I just supervised, I guess. So I helped out a lot, but I helped them, but they know what to do in a situation because of the culture of professionalism and performance under stressful environments that is fostered through our police administration and our police officers here. So it's a team effort, and it's all due to this commitment. So that's all I have to say. It pretty much killed.
I assume you guys are okay with letting him speak for you?
Yeah, sure. I'll say something.
What? Okay, good, good.
Hey, I want to thank the command staff, the council, the director. Hey, I'm so honored to be a police officer here. We work with a great group of people, and just like Officer Mazzini said, everything we do is a team effort, whether it was with firefighters or EMS personnel. I'm very grateful for the annual training we get. Grateful for this award and everyone who I work with. They're incredible. And a special shout out to my sergeant over here, Sergeant Yannick, who's like the best sergeant that you could ask for.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice job buttering up the boss. All right, Bonaventuro's next, right? Okay, now I'd like to call up Joseph Buonavolante, a sanitation supervisor in the Department of Public Works. What's up, Al? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Whereas on July 16, 2025, Sanitation Supervisor Joseph Buonavolante, while on duty in the performance of assigned responsibilities, was driving on Route 9 South when he observed a motor vehicle attempt a left turn across 3 lanes of traffic in an effort to turn onto Green Street. Supervisor Buonavolante was able to avoid the actions of the vehicle while a fully loaded dump truck was unable to stop to avoid the car, resulting in the truck flipping over onto the car. The contents of the dump truck, stone and gravel, dislodged, covering the vehicle. Supervisor Buonavolante notified 911 dispatch of the motor vehicle accident, exited his vehicle, checked the condition of the truck driver, and began to remove debris from the buried vehicle. Supervisor Buonavolante was able to communicate with the female driver, who indicated there were no passengers, and while in pain, was conscious and alert. And whereas 911 dispatch alerted the Woodbridge Fire Department and the Woodbridge Police Department of the location of the motor vehicle accident, and that DPW Supervisor Buonavolante was on scene and engaged in the removal of debris in order to extricate the driver from the vehicle. Upon arrival at the scene, Fire and Woodbridge Police Department emergency responders initiated extrication and rescue operations that successfully removed the injured driver from the vehicle for transport to the medical center. As a result of his immediate, efficient, and comprehensive actions and checking on the condition of the driver, he potentially saved the life and avoided more serious consequences. Congratulations, Joe. Thank you, Val. You want to say anything?
Nah.
You good?
Yeah, I can't match up with those guys.
He's good. He's good. Go ahead.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, now I'd like to call up just a few people. Deputy Chief Robert Minkler Jr., Deputy Chief Michael Mastanduno, Deputy Chief Stephen Weber, Battalion Chief Robert Pfizer, Captain Michael Geiger, Firefighter Erickson Lim, Firefighter Jason Bullock, Firefighter Thomas Kane, Firefighter Alina Rivera, Firefighter Juan Velez, Firefighter John Alcott, Firefighter Margaret Rodas, Firefighter Jonathan Alves, and Firefighter Anthony Alves. Whereas on July 16, 2025, Woodbridge Fire Department responded to the scene of a serious motor vehicle accident at the intersection of Route 9 and Green Street involving a fully loaded dump truck, which in an attempt to avoid a motor vehicle crossing in front of it resulted in the truck flipping over onto the car. The contents of the dump truck dislodged, covering the vehicle. Upon arrival at the scene, Fire Department First Responders encountered Joseph Buonavolante and engaged in removing debris from the buried vehicles after communicating with the female driver. And whereas Woodbridge Fire Department first responders assumed command of the scene and initiated extrication and rescue operations and successfully removed the injured driver from the vehicle for emergency transport to the hospital. Once again, just like Joe Bonavolanta, you guys potentially saved somebody's life, and that's got to make you feel good. So congratulations to everybody working together as a team. It's got to be a hectic, chaotic scene with a lot of things happening, and knowing somebody was inside and you had to get them out covered with, hundreds of pounds of debris, a monumental effort making sure that person stayed alive. Congratulations.
On behalf of the fire department, I'd like to thank the mayor, the council, the police administration, our fire commissioners, and also the members present. What's ironic to this particular incident, these members that are before you today just finished motor vehicle technician extrication training early summer, and they were weeks later able to put everything to use. So it's great to see. I'd also like to thank the police department. They were working side by side with us on the scene that day. Anything we asked of them, within seconds, they were coming back and saying, all right, that's taken care of. What do you need next? So it was an effort by everybody, and also the member from the Public Works. He was on scene first. He told us, gave us an idea of what was going on, and then we took it from there. So it was an effort by everybody, and on behalf of the fire department, thank you.
All right, folks, thank you all very much. If anybody wants pictures, everybody will be up here a little bit with the procs. You can take family pictures. I think we also take ours. So thank you all for coming out. This is what happens when everybody works together. Everybody, fire, first aid, police, the township, public works, lives are saved. Thank you.